Okay.
I was thinking, yeah, you were referring to our world as a key to the difference between outer and inner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I find it really, that's where we get, because we want to affect the outer world according to desires, according to what we, and then think, or we want to influence over the outer world. And because actually we're just afraid of our, it's because of fear. It's just because what I understand from what you're saying about the frozen state, it is just fear-based. Fear is managing it. It's just another word for being afraid to feel something or to experience something, and then you try to alter the circumstances, inner, outer, and then the problem starts. So I was thinking, yeah, so fear is the problem, but you say actually you say we don't need to fight with our emotions. So even fear is what is, and we accept fear. How do you see it? I was wondering, how do you see fear, and in your...
So here, fear is a reaction. Fear is not an action. So when we want to deal with the fear means we are afraid of the fear itself. So the fear takes the other role of fear. If you want to separate the fear wants to separate the fear. So it is struggling within itself. It is actually everything is a reaction. Psychologically, it is just like a pure water. So when we have some reaction, that is some wave. Some wave comes in the form of fear, and but the fear has the role to take some action external. For example, when we are in a danger, we have to escape from the danger. We have to run away from the danger. We are seeing in a wild animal, and we have to get away from the animal. We have to run. We have to escape. For that, the fear is important. Unless we have some fear, we cannot escape from the animal. So in this way, the fear comes for our physical action. But if we take it as a psychological action, we want to separate the fear. There is no necessity to separate the fear. If the fear is necessary, we can make use for our action. But if it is not necessary, we need not worry about that. There is no work to separate our emotion. So that is the main things.
Okay. So fear will be like a good test. If you manage to not be afraid of fear, experience fear, then it is all right.
So here, so you actually, the fear comes for our help. So, but we are looking the fear as our enemy. Then only we are trying to deal with our fear as our enemy. But actually it is coming for our help. We have to appreciate it as a friend. So our concern must be towards the thing which is the cause for fear. That is important. So for that, if we are in a danger or anything, the fear may come. But what we have to do related to the danger, that alone is important. But what is important to deal with the emotion is not important. So emotion comes for our help as our friend. as our is a supportive age, more energy, supporting energy. We have to make it as a support. We have to take it as our friend. We have to take it as our guide. But we are unfortunately take it as our enemy, and we are struggling with that enemy. So struggling with our friend in the name of enemy.